There's nothing like a couple of Northeast penny boxes on your desk to kick off the weekend. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure. Welcome back to the channel. We have a 2-box penny hunt today in our quest to slot more cents in this Dansko Lincoln penny album. We just need 24 of them. They're the tougher dates, of course, hoping that a couple of Northeast penny boxes can help us out. Now, I love searching these type of penny boxes. They're Loomis wrapped, it looks like, from the Northeast. Typically, we find more copper cents, more wheat cents, and of course, more Canadian small cents because they're so close to the Canadian border. So, we'll be trying to fill a slot or two up in this book. We'll definitely try to fill a slot or two in the Canadian Small Cents album. And of course, because the Great Northeast is supplied by Philadelphia Mint, and there's a lot more varieties to look for from the Philadelphia Mint, maybe we can find a variety or two. That'd be awesome as well. All right, I said I'd keep this intro short. We're going to slide these books out of the way. We will take a look at the books after I have all the finds from today's hunt to see if we have any upgrades or additions. Fingers crossed that we do. Let's crack open this first penny box, make sure it's circulated, I guess, first and foremost. And then, hopefully, we've got a lot of copper cents showing, maybe some good luck wheat cents showing. And you know what? I'll say it now. Don't want to jinx it, but it's been a long time since I have gotten an Indian head cent in a penny hunt. So that'd be kind of cool as well. Man, that was tough to open. All right. Definitely already see we have a Canadian small cent ender. And definitely looks like some good copper cents. I can't make out if there's any wheat cent dates just yet. Let me get this box put back together. We'll begin the hunt. And as always, as soon as I have my first find, I'll bring you guys back in. Roll number 2 gives us wheat cent number 1. Obverse facing a 1942 Philadelphia to kick us off. Roll number 3, wheat cent number 2. A 1951 Philadelphia. Roll number 4, wheat cent number 3. This time reverse facing, a little bit of damage on it. And it's the last year, 1958 Denver. Same roll, wheat cent number 4. Looks like it's been cleaned and polished. Oh, and it's an oldie. And it's not in that bad a shape considering it's been cleaned. That's a nice looking 1927 with some toning. Yeah, we'll take it. Probably not an upgrade because it's been cleaned or altered, but still looks really cool. And one from the 20s this early on makes me happy. 4 rolls in, 4 wheat cents on the board. Roll number 5, wheat cent number 5. And that's going to be a 1957 Philly. Roll number 6 is kind of an odd find. It looks like it's a 1982 or later because it's a zinc cent, and I can't tell if it had something struck through it, if it's all struck through grease, or if it's a cap die because of the damage. The back is okay. It's a little bit damaged though. It's a little bit concave, so I'm thinking it's post-mint damage, but man, pretty hard to do to get it looking like this and having the back intact without any major scratches. So could be a capped die strike, could be a struck through grease, could be post-mint. We'll hold on to it. It's a nice little miscellaneous find. And again, I know it's zinc because it weighs 2.5 grams. So definitely a 1982 large date or newer. And that's what we're going to say. I can see a 198 in the date. I just can't make out the whole date. And yeah, there you go. Don't know if that's a memorial building on the back or what, but definitely a cool find. We'll hold on to it as a miscellaneous. Roll number 7 will give us wheat cent number 6. It's a little bit corroded. It's reverse facing. And this one is going to be a 1956 Philly. Just grabbed roll number 8 out of the box. And when I flipped it around, we have a wheat cent ender. Let's see what it is. That wheat cent ender for number 7 of the hunt is a 1940 Philadelphia. Roll number 9. Wheat cent number 8. It's an older one, 1939 Philadelphia. We'll take it. Second oldie of the hunt. Roll number 12 will give us wheat cent number 9. It's one we already have, obverse facing. Another 1958 Denver for the board. Roll number 13, and we now have 10 wheat cents. Unfortunately, it's just another 1958 Denver, but 10 wheat cents and 13 rolls is a good start. And I will point out Thought we'd have a lot of Canadians in this box. 0 foreign coins Canadians whatsoever so far through 13 rolls. Roll number 16, wheat cent number 11. And that's a 1956 Denver. Roll number 20, wheat cent number 12. And that's a 1945 San Francisco, I believe. It is. Love seeing those 40s and earlier wheat cents with the San Francisco mint mark on them. Same roll. Make it 13 Wheaties. Pretty nice looking 1944. It's in brown shape as far as color, but really great detail on that. We'll definitely take that. Maybe it'll be an upgrader. Roll number 27 is going to give us our 14th wheat cent already, reverse facing and upside down. This wheat cent is a 1946 Denver. We'll definitely take that. Roll number 31. Wheat cent number 15 is going to be a 1941 Philly. There's 3 different DDOs you can find on the 1941. All of them are pretty valuable. One's at the date, and it's in front of the 1 and 9. I don't see it. That's the one I'm missing. I have found the other 2 that have doubling on Liberty, and especially on the motto, "In God We Trust." I do not see that. I do have a video about this coin, which you can find up here. But that makes 15 wheat cents and a nice run from 1940 to 1946 so far. See if we can get a few more oldies in the last 19 rolls. Same roll, and just a few coins later, we have another 1941 Philly, so we could check this one as well. No doubling I can see at the date. None on Liberty, and none on Trust. 2 wheat cents in the same roll, bumping to the same year, but I'll take them nonetheless. Roll number 32, and we're up to 17 wheat cents now. Box is staying hot like the Northeast boxes typically do. And this one is a 1956 Denver. Same roll, same year wheat cent as the last one, but this time a 1956 Philadelphia. And that's now 18 wheat cents with that many rolls left to go. Well, roll number 34 of the box is going to give me a coin that I don't find too often in my hunts. And I saw it by the edge, but I thought it was just a damaged coin. But when I laid the roll out, take a look at this. I thought it was a damaged coin, and then I see the back of a wheat cent on it. Looks like a steel planchet. So despite me almost never finding steel cents, of course we find one just like this. This is exactly how I laid it out. We do have a 43 Philly that I have found. Be nice to have a mint mark on this one, and it would fill a slot in the album. Ooh, it looks pretty nice too. Not in that bad a shape. Is there a mint mark? And there is not. Dang it. 1943 Philadelphia Steel Wheatie. And like I said, I did see the edge, but a lot of these coins have similar damage. I found quite a few of them that had a white edge, like that one right there. And so I didn't even bother pulling it out before I set it down. But man, it splashed out perfectly. We already have this one. That's a bummer. Steel cent found, but not one we need. Just grabbed roll number 36 out of the box, and we're going to have our 20th wheat cent because this one is an ender. It looks like a 1946 Denver. Let's crack it open, get it out, and see if there's any friends with it. That wheat cent ender is indeed a 1946 Denver. That is 20 wheat cents now, 14 plus rolls to go. Roll number 38, wheat cent number 21, reverse facing. It's damaged. It also could be old. It's not old. I think it's a 57 Denver. Yeah, 57 Denver. Looks like it was a sidewalk coin that made it into a deposit. We'll take it. Not going to be able to use it, of course, but it's nice to see 21 wheat cents with 12 rolls to go. Roll number 41, wheat cent number 22. It's an oldie, 1936, I believe, and the 36 has some nice double die obverses at the date. I don't see anything at the date, which means I'm probably not going to see any doubling on the rest of the coin, but just wanted to make sure. 1936 is our third coin pre-1940, and we still got 9 more rolls. Roll number 46, wheat cent number 23, so we're averaging 1 wheat cent every other roll in this first box. Hopefully it's old based on the back. It's not old, but it's not that bad. 1942 Denver, second from that year, first with the mint mark. And since I have you here, I'll grab this Canadian cent we have as well. And that's going to be a Canadian cent, 1972. I think that makes 10 now, Canadian cents in the box, as expected. Well, that's going to do it for the first box of this 2-box hunt. And holy cow, what a nice Northeast box. Lived up to the hype here. 23 wheat cents on the board, 3 prior to 1940. One being this beautifully polished and toned 1927 Philly. And even got a steel cent. Forgot to put the magnet to the rolls because I have found more steel cents in the Northeast and Hawaii boxes. Started doing it after I found it. Would have been nice to get it before I opened the roll. But either way, nice to see. Too bad no mint mark. We also have a potential struck through grease or struck through something here. Or it could just be damaged. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm going to do a little more research on that. Let you guys know down the road. As expected, a lot of Canadian small cents. Nothing old. We had one laureate portrait, I believe, right here. There's the first one we found. Total of 12 Canadian small cents. We'll take them. We had 6 1959s. We had 5 beautiful shiny ones. Take a look at this 1963 copper. Holy moly. I know you're getting mad I'm touching it. But anyway, wow. Really nice coins here. Going to keep them all. 271s I had. Sent one back because I had a little damage on the back. Checked them all for any varieties, none of that. And speaking of varieties, we had 169S, not the DDO, but still fun to see. You guys are probably wondering how the copper did. It was fantastic. 3 pounds, 15 ounces of copper. So just a 1 ounce away from being 4 pounds of copper in box number 1. If this box just produces a couple of pounds, we'll be 6 to 7 pounds for the hunt. All right, I've talked long enough. Let's get this box out of the way. We'll slide this one over. Let's crack it open. See if it has as good of a looking top as the other one did. Or could it be a dud? You never know. I believe they're from the same bank, but I didn't ask when I did the trade. All right. There we go. You know what? Looking like a pretty good box to me. Got a couple of older cents here. I can't see if they are wheat cents off the bat, but could be another good hunt. All right. 50 rolls down, 50 rolls to go. I'll be back when I have my first find. Second box ain't wasting any time. Roll number 1 of box 2. First wheat cent, another 1941 Philadelphia. And nice seeing this one because it could be a sister box to the other one based on a 41. I don't find them too often in my boxes, but that's the third one so far for the hunt. And wheat cent number 24 now for the hunt. Roll number 4 of box number 2. We now have half a roll of wheat cents or 25 for the hunt. Could be old. And it's not just going to be another 1944 Philadelphia. Same roll. Wheat cent 26 is the 1953 Philadelphia in pretty nice condition. Roll number 57 of the hunt. Wheat cent number 27 of the hunt. Another 1944 Philadelphia. Roll number 62, wheat cent number 28 is a pretty corroded 1945 Philadelphia. Roll number 68, wheat cent number 29. And that's a 1955 Philly. There's a nice double die on this one, extreme doubling, but there's also poor man's doubling. Could be a damaged poor man's double die, but not the major double die, the FS 101. Either way, still nice in 1955 Philly in the box. And like I said, 29 wheat cents. We still have 32 rolls left. Roll 69, our 30th wheat cent will be a 1953 Denver. Roll number 72, wheat cent number 31 is another 1940 Philly. Well, we're now on roll number 83. It's been about a dozen rolls or so since our last find. But we do have wheat cent number 32. It's the 9th of this box now. And that's a 1956 Denver. So if we get one more in this box, we'll have double digits. But I'm hoping for more than that. Roll number 92. We have 33 wheat cents, 10 in the second box. It's a pretty damaged 1945 Philly. But like I said, we now have 33 with 8 more rolls left. Roll number 95. Wheat cent number 34 is a 1953 Denver. Roll number 96. Wheat cent 35. And that's an oldie. 1926 Philly, no mint mark. Pretty sure we have that. It's good to see 2 20s wheat cents in both boxes, or 1 in each, I guess I should say. And now 4 pre-1940. 4 rolls plus this to go. Roll number 98 of the hunt, and we have our oldest wheat cent, second coin in. Take a look at this, pretty nice 1919 Philly. Holy cow, that's in decent shape for being over 100 years old. And like I said, the oldest wheat cent we have found today. 2 rolls plus this to go. Fingers crossed for another one. Same roll. Wheat cent 37 now. And that's a 1950 Philadelphia. Well, that's going to do it for that 2-box Massachusetts State penny hunt. Thank you, Zach, for the trade. Really good hunt overall. 37 wheat cents, 23 in the first box, 14 in box 2. The best finds are down here. We got that steel cent in pretty nice condition. We got a 1936 and a 1939, a 1926 and a 1927, and a really nice 1919 Philly. On top of that, we had that potential mint air, and then we had a lot of side finds. 28 Canadian cents, 5 were the laureate portrait. The oldest Queen Elizabeth Canadian cent was 1956. We had a couple of 61s and a couple of 64s as well. Bunch of 1959s. What is that, 12? We also had 9 nicer copper cents. I have them all down here. You guys have seen most of them. Nothing too flashy besides that 63, but I always keep the nicer ones instead of putting them back in circulation. And only 169S from box 1, none in box 2. Speaking of copper, this is 5 pounds back here. And this is another 2 pounds, 13 ounces. So a total of 7 pounds, 13 ounces of copper in the 2 boxes, which means both of them were near 4 pounds apiece. Can't get mad at that. Lots of copper, lots of Canadians, lots of side finds, a lot of wheat cents, and some good finds. Northeast boxes come through again. Let me double check all of these to the album. I'll be back with a look at the books and some final thoughts on today's 2-box hunt. All right, we have finished comparing all of today's finds to both the Dansko Lincoln Penny album and the Canadian Small Cents album. Unfortunately, no upgrades or additions to the Canadian Small Cents. We've hunted 144 boxes worth of finds. We have 81 of the 115 slotted. It's tough getting those modern 2002 and newer ones. And of course, the King George VI and earlier ones are the ones we're missing. But we'll take what we got, 28 cents today. None could be upgraded or added to that album. Tough on the Lincoln Dansko album as well. We've now hunted 330 boxes. And even though we did have an upgrade, the 1943 steel cent here, which is nice, we couldn't make a case to upgrade the 1919 I have in here because it's also pretty nice. And the 1927 was exactly the same as far as wear, but the other one we found today was polished and altered. And this one looks like it's an original, just circulated condition. So I wasn't going to flop it out for another one that's been altered. So even though we got the upgrade, we didn't get any additions, 330 boxes searched. Man, getting tougher and tougher. But I still have another Northeast box, and I'll marry it to one of my local boxes here, and we'll see if the next hunt can produce more finds like we had this time, and maybe slot something in the albums. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this 2-box penny hunt. We had a lot of finds, and I had a lot of fun. If you did, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.